What are you doing here? You do know you're getting in your own way, right? How so? Getting out of your comfort zone challenges you to new things, to adapt to new situations, and to develop new skills. This is why I say you are getting in your own way. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. My name is Chris if you are new here, aka Reyes Get Fit 87. I hope you guys did enjoy that intro. Speaking to myself, just trying to be a little bit more creative. That in itself is getting out of my comfort zone, because like I stated, getting out of your comfort zone allows you to be more creative. So I hope you enjoy that. As you can tell by the title of this video, getting out of your comfort zone, because guys, let me tell you, staying in my comfort zone has done nothing but set me up for failure. And I know that there are other people out there that are probably going through the same thing. And if you are going through the same thing, how do we get out of our comfort zone? How do we do that? Well, it starts with, we have to get uncomfortable. And that is probably like the hardest thing, because being uncomfortable messes with our anxiety, messes with our mental health. So we have to get uncomfortable. So how do we do that? We'll get into that in a little bit, but first I need to get a workout in, so I'll be right back. Oh no, we're good. Thank you. Appreciate it. So this right here is definitely uncomfortable, because I don't normally film like this in front of everybody in the gym, a microphone in my hands, everybody looking. But I can't worry about that. Yes, I'm uncomfortable, but that's the whole point. I have to get out of my comfort zone. And if I want to be a trainer one day, I have to be able to learn to talk in front of these videos, in front of everybody, and not worry what people are thinking. Yes, people are gonna look or whatnot, but they're not worried about you. You know, they just worried about them own selves. So this is what I'm saying. You gotta get uncomfortable. You know, I got my boy Larry. I got my boy Larry over here. You remember? Y'all might remember my boy Larry from a video that we did.
What's up, y'all?
So I'm over talking about how we have to be uncomfortable. What do you think about that?
Man,
what I'm doing right now is uncomfortable.
Very much so. So I started shooting myself, like doing what you're doing, and it was uncomfortable as shit. Boy, I tell you.
That's the whole point. You have to get out of your comfort zone.
For sure.
Which, by the way, I've seen this man elevate. I've seen him grow. Not only is he a great man, great father, he's a great husband. And I'm about to post his TikTok and everything on the screen somewhere around here. So go check him out. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
We're gonna link up on the channel too, brother. All right, let's finish this workout, guys. All right, guys, we are nice and showered, and we are back to the topic of the video. If you do like what you are seeing so far, I ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. And huge shout out to Larry, man. When I brought him into the video, that was not planned. I kind of just threw him under the bus, just kind of just told him, hey, come here. That was not rehearsed. I didn't even give him a heads up. So huge shout out to Larry for being a team player right there. But yeah, so as you saw, like being in the gym, that definitely really was really difficult for me because I don't really do stuff like that. You know, I tend to worry too much about what people think, and that in itself is needing to get out of your comfort zone. And I'll be the biggest person to tell you, I worry too much of what people think. And whether if it's something that I may have said or done wrong or whatever, you know, I worry too much about that. But I need to get better at not worrying about what people think, because at the end of the day, you know, worrying what other people think is not going to set me up for success. It's actually only going to set me up for failure. And I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that can relate to that. So don't worry about what people think. And, you know, I feel like being in our comfort zone, it feels like we just live in a bubble. We're in a bubble, right? And we go to church at the same place. We go eat at the same place. You know, we go to the same movie theater. We do the same thing is because what we're used to, right? I feel like if you mix things up, it's actually good for us. So, you know, go to a different movie theater. Whenever you're going to work, take a different route to work. Don't take the same route. When you get to work, park somewhere different, something that you're not used to, something that's out of the norm for you. Go to a different church, go to a different restaurant, do something that's out of the ordinary. You know, do something that you didn't think that you could ever do because you were nervous. Do public speaking. Why don't you try doing a speech in front of people? Why don't you change the way that you dress? Try a different, you know, style. You know, if you're someone who dresses like all hippie or whatnot, why don't you try doing something that's a little bit more like suit and tie? I know for me, like wearing like a suit and tie is out of my comfort zone, but I mean, I may do it just to kind of like a spur of the moment type thing. Do something that's different, you know, that kind of gives you peace and clarity. Like I mentioned earlier, guys, to get out of our comfort zone, you have to get uncomfortable. And the reason why we don't like being uncomfortable is because we feel like it is detrimental to our mental health. Being uncomfortable gives us anxiety. But if you do something spontaneous, if you do something different and don't worry about that and just go and do it, you'll be surprised of how your life will change in an instant. So, for example, you know, I'm taking a trip to New York at the end of this month. You know, it's a solo trip. I've never went on a solo trip by myself before. Am I nervous about it? Yeah, you know, I can go to the movies by myself. I can, you know, go to a bar by myself, but like traveling on an airplane, you know, traveling one of the biggest cities, you know, in the country by myself, it's different. But you know what? You know, I decided to do it because, you know what, like I've been through a lot in the last couple of years and I've never actually really done something out of the norm. You know, is it out of my comfort zone? Of course, but those are the type of things that you need to do. But also think of how getting out of your comfort zone can also be healthy to your life. Prime good example, you know, I used to have a job to where it did not pay well, and going to that job every day really messed with my mental health because it was really a toxic environment. But I stayed because I really loved the people. My job was easy, but it just wasn't paying me well. And so because I was so comfortable, I just continued to stay, not realizing that it was affecting my mental health because of the toxicity. It was affecting my lifestyle because I wasn't getting paid enough to live. So I needed to make a change, and I was able to make that change. And my life has been great ever since. So those are the type of things you got to take a look at, you know, as far as getting out of your comfort zone, because it could also help you. You know, if you're so comfortable living in one place, you know, in an apartment, but you want to go get a house or move somewhere that's different to where it's a different lifestyle for you, you know, and those are getting out of your comfort zone. Because I really do believe that being confined into one spot or to one place or to one thing in your life could really actually be damaging to your mental health, because you're only setting yourself for failure. And you don't want to do that. You want to set yourself up for success, for trying new things. If you look at all these successful people out here, look at Joe Bezos, Amazon founder. If you look at all these people that are billionaires, they got out of their comfort zone and they did things to help their mental health, and they did things to take risk and to get out of the norm and to get out of their comfort zone. Now look at them. You want to take these things into consideration about getting out of your comfort zone, because I'm telling you, getting out of your comfort zone is the best thing that you could ever do. If you like that one girl or that one guy, but if you're too shy, get out of your comfort zone, go approach her, approach him. You never know, it might turn out well. You know, just go and do it, man. I'm telling you, it'll be so good for your mental health and for your life. So definitely take risk. That's all what life is about risk. Get out of your comfort zone, man. Just do something different, do something spontaneous, man. I'm telling you, it will change your life. And not only that, it gives you confidence as well. All right, guys, if you did make it to the end of this video, I do appreciate it, as you could have been doing anything with your time. And I hope you guys are having a phenomenal, can't even get that word out. I hope you guys are having a great month of July so far. All right, guys, until next time.